What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pacers' 242nd season, coming off a victory against the New York Knicks, looking for a victory against the Dallas Mavericks in today's episode. The Pacers back up to 500, 25-25. I keep talking about it, but, rough stretch has led to a losing record for the first time in a very long time, unfortunately. The homestand so far, since we got back after that 5-game road trip, has been even, 1-1. Couldn't get a late shot to fall against the Bulls. Was able to get a late shot to fall against the Knicks. So a couple close games at home. And we're going to wrap up a 3-game homestand against the Dallas Mavericks. This is a season where I play an entire 82-game regular season and cross your fingers postseason if it comes to that. As the Indiana Pacers, each quarter is only 60 seconds long. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Team chemistry went up, by the way. It's up to like 46% now, which is good. 45%. My apologies. 45%. All right, here's your starting lineups for the teams. We got to worry about Luka. We got to worry about Porzingis. Clint Capella, he's good, not to be overlooked. Hopefully we can come away with a victory. That would be nice. We have a pretty big back-to-back, or a home and away series against the Toronto Raptors coming up before the big homestand before the All-Star break. So lots going on here as the Pacers try to keep pace in the East. We've dropped all the way down to 21st in the power rankings, so it hasn't been great. But we're still alive. We can do this. We can make a comeback. We can get right before the playoffs. Hopefully, it starts with the Mavericks. That was the wrong freaking button, Sean.
The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And for the Mavericks, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas's Luka Doncic has captured league-wide admiration. The Hall of Famer player and executive Jerry West said, "We are watching genius, a superstar who will go down as the best player in Mavs franchise history." Considering Dirk Nowitzki was there for a long time, Kevin, the praise from Jerry doesn't get much higher or from a loftier perch.
Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Clint Capella, and there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for Indiana, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis is out there with JaVale McGee, and it's Holiday in at the small forward position.
Okay. Here we go. I did not realize that the Mavericks were playing so well, like in the top 2 seeds of the West.
Dallas will get the first
that
possession.
I did not know. Okay, we'll throw into Doncic.
Doncic feeling it out. The pass to Finney-Smith.
I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. Oh boy. Follow the arrow.
Out left to the
We
wing.
threw it out. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
No mistake.
I mean,
on
it's
the open
not
jump shot.
great
And the
by any
first
stretch.
of many to come. Explosive offensive talent.
But I
on
guess you
both
kind of
sides.
just worry
Well, I
about
tell you what, that's gonna be
Doncic
like
and just.
a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Oh, he
here's
took a step
Holiday.
back.
Oladipo
Okay, all
outside.
right. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Outside to Brogdon. Clock at 4.
Boom!
Sinks the
There we
triple.
go. Oh, that was only a 2, by the way.
Extremely confident because he
But
knows
Toe
he
must
has
have been
green
like
light
just
to
barely
fire
on the
off
line.
catch.
Oh, no.
Doncic against Oladipo.
Unfortunately, I did that thing where
tell you
I
what, it's almost
I
like
left it
stealing
on
to
that,
watch
and I
how
kind
he
of just
plays the
stopped what
game
I was
from this
doing.
seat.
Here's Oladipo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And
Oh, there we go.
Shot,
Are they going to call that on the gather? I was getting ready to shoot, but
it's on Luka Doncic.
we'll see.
Can't afford
See
to
what
be
that
too
is.
handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game.
Oh, and they will call it on that. So 6.6 remaining. First quarter, only down 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
Slightly earlier.
Hey, you gotta think
Hold it
the
down just a little
expectations are
longer.
Always high for Sabonis as the son of
Clint
one of
Capella's
the
coming
all-time
out.
great players, but you know what? He consistently has
Looks
made
like I
his
took a
own
bunch of
mark
players.
and
Nance
delivers
is in.
outstanding
Oh,
performances.
we subbed everybody. All right. Sabonis, I think, is the only starter remaining, and the only reason he is still remaining in the game is because he has to shoot this free throw.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Okay. Didn't
And
dial
just
it in
about a
enough
minute
there.
into the first
First one
quarter.
was slightly earlier. That one was slightly late.
Here's Burke. And the Mavericks getting another bucket.
God.
Right there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him.
Such
I mean,
a
we know how
dangerous
dangerous he is.
style to play
So at
against
the
me.
end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks lead by 1. And don't go away.
All right, we're okay.
We'll be back
We get
with
the
action
first
for the
possession
start
of the second quarter, first
in
possession of
just
the
a
second
moment.
half. We'll be in okay position here. Just kind of need to make sure that I.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the
Don't.
Mavs?
My biggest problem lately has been wasting those opening possessions. There have been a lot of problems. I don't know what the biggest
there's
one
no
is.
doubt
I said
about
that
it, guys. Without
with
those
like a lot
second
of like
chance points, this game would have had
authoritativeness
a
of
much
like
different feel
that's
to
my
it.
biggest problem. Motherfucker, I don't know what my biggest problem is. Okay.
Holiday with it. And a moment now to reset the lineups,
So let's
courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers, Turner is out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. Then it's McDermott. And it's
That was
Holiday
okay.
in at the
Just took
one spot.
an extra second to get like to where I needed to be. Now I'm all
here's Burke,
all
guarded
kinds
by
mixed
Holiday.
up.
Pass to Finney
I
Smith.
keep going the
to
wrong
inside.
way.
Powell, that's good.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering
Okay.
through the contact.
20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
There we go.
Holiday gets the
Okay.
bucket.
That's a
Look at that,
textbook
running a play. It's
example of how to
successful.
move the
Maybe that's
ball.
what they're doing
Oh,
on
you
their
gotta love that
side of the
action.
ball. They're like trying to run plays to get guys open. Oh
Now
God.
here's Burke.
Oh God,
Defense is right
McDermott.
there, and that one good.
That was my fault. I don't know why I bit so far to the right there, but my goodness.
7 seconds left in the first half. Lamb passes to Holiday. McDermott for
That was
three,
awful.
and no good on the last
Absolutely
second attempt
horrendous
this time.
final shot.
So that'll be it for the first
Oh
half.
God.
Fairly
Down
even battle
3.
underway in this
We can
one.
tie it up.
It's Dallas
Double dip.
leading by 3.
Doesn't count if you
It's
don't get the first dip.
NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
It's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say it all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they had a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your take?
Their offense is functioning at a very high level tonight. Shot selection has been excellent, and they're not wasting any possessions. It's the efficiency. That's right, the efficiency that every team is looking for in every single game, Ernie.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers' first half?
Ernie, I love you. I gotta be honest. That was an awful first half defensively. Giving up over 60% from the field? Come on, Ernie, wow. If they stayed in it, maybe it'll give them a little extra motivation they need to fix their defense.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet.
That's good news for me.
And so it's
I need to
Brogdon
create
brings
more
up the ball for the
separation
Pacers.
on the scoreboard in
three-point
favor
game.
of myself.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3-side. Now, here's Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Get it. Come on.
Misses.
Come on. Get. Oh.
Brunson against Brogdon. Here's Finney-Smith. And terrific
That's
work on the offensive
really
glass,
frustrating.
and he picks up 2. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
Unnecessarily pushing it forward.
McGee finds Holiday. Brunson against Brogdon. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's not
I'm
the
falling
type
apart.
of
That was a
opportunity
terrible
he
shot.
fails to convert very often.
Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Bucket is good. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself.
Okay, well, 3-point game melts into a 7-point game, and I think that's just going to about do it for the Pacers in this one. I just don't know. The defense is not playing well at all. They're overcommitting too far up the floor sometimes. I don't know. It's just been awful. It has been awful. We'll see how the
Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo.
see how the season or the little home and away series against Toronto goes.
The Pacers 5. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
Richardson heading to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Tell you what, for a
That
young
is
player, Doncic
absolutely
has already
infuriating.
shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
And that one drops.
That is super efficient getting in deep.
I thought I had that. I thought for sure that I had that.
Here's Doncic. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. The rebound by Turner.
Oh, wow.
And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say,
Throw
guys,
the-
I don't think the
don't
man
lose
upstairs is
it.
really focused on accomplishing.
God.
Doncic outside.
You absolute ass.
Left side, Porzingis. And so it's
All
Dallas
right.
winning this
Well.
one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
Oh, God.
It really was, but that
Another
didn't seem to
terrible,
bother 'em.
terrible
road
loss.
Team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
I don't even know.
Thanks for
I just
watching the NBA on
Don't really
2K
have
Sports.
words for it.
And we'll see you next time.
Just frustration and annoyance. A couple of really bad turnovers there. Was trying to get it out to shoot a 3, lost it in there. I don't know. That'll do it. Another painful, frustrating loss for the floundering Indiana Pacers. And things continue to slide backwards. 25-26 through 51 games, 42% team chemistry. Coming up next will be the final away game before the All-Star break. So we'll see Toronto. We'll see Toronto actually for the next 2 games as we get them in Toronto and then back in Indiana. And then it does not look like it gets better. So these 2 games against the Raptors are very important. We'll see you next time on the 242nd season.